Have you ever wondered why managing money seems so complicated? Welcome to today's video, where we delve into the fascinating world of personal finance. Our focus isn't just about earning and spending. It's about understanding and breaking free from common financial habits that can hold you back. We'll explore 9 essential habits that are often overlooked, but crucial for achieving financial stability and growth. Whether you're just starting out or looking to refine your financial strategies, this journey is for everyone seeking to unlock the secrets of smart money management. So, let's begin. Saving money before you start spending is a really smart way to handle your cash. Think of it like this. Every time you get paid, the first thing you should do is put some money into your savings. It's like giving a gift to your future self. This way, you make sure you're always saving a bit, instead of just hoping there's some left over after you've paid for everything else. It's like making sure you eat your vegetables before digging into dessert. This method helps you make saving a regular habit, not just something you do if you happen to have extra money. When you start saving first, you learn to live with the money that's left. This might sound tough, but it actually helps you in a big way. You become more careful about how you spend the rest of your money. It stops you from buying things on a whim and helps you think more about what you really need. Plus, it helps you reach your big goals faster, like saving up for a holiday, buying something special, or just having a safety net for emergencies. Putting savings first isn't just about keeping money aside. It's a really good habit that helps you stay in control of your money and plan better for the future. The debt trap is like getting stuck in quicksand. The more you struggle, the deeper you sink. It starts when you use money you don't have, like credit cards or loans, to buy things. At first, it seems like a quick and easy way to get what you want. But here's the catch. This borrowed money comes with interest, which means you end up paying back more than you borrowed. It's like buying a slice of pizza but having to pay for a whole pizza later. If you keep borrowing without paying it back quickly, the debt grows bigger and bigger, making it harder to get out of this trap. Falling into this trap can make life really tough. Every month, you have to pay back a part of what you owe, plus interest. If you borrowed a lot, these payments could take up a big chunk of your income, leaving less money for other important things. It's like filling a bucket with a hole in it. No matter how much water you add, it keeps leaking out. The key to avoiding the debt trap is simple. Spend only what you have. If you can't afford something without borrowing, it's better to wait and save up. By doing this, you keep control of your money and avoid the stress and problems that come with too much debt. A savings buffer is like a safety net for your money. It's extra cash you've set aside to help you if something unexpected happens, like losing your job or having a big unexpected bill. Think of it like a cushion or a spare tire in your car. It's there to make sure you're okay if you hit a bump in the road. The idea is to save up enough money to cover your living costs for a few months, usually around 3 to 6 months worth. This way, if something unexpected does happen, you won't have to worry about money right away and can focus on solving the problem. Building this buffer isn't as hard as it might sound. You can start small by putting away a little bit of money from each paycheck. Over time, these small amounts add up. The key is to make it a regular habit, just like brushing your teeth. Once you've built your buffer, it gives you peace of mind. You know that if things go wrong, you've got a backup plan. It also means you won't have to rely on credit cards or loans, which can lead you into debt. So, a savings buffer not only keeps you safe in emergencies, it also keeps you away from the debt trap. Knowing how much money you make and how much you spend is super important. It's like keeping score in a game. You need to know the numbers to play well. If you don't really know these numbers, it's like guessing in the dark. You might think you know how much you earn and spend, but the details can surprise you. For example, you might not realize how much you're spending on small things like coffee or snacks, or you might not be aware of how much money you could be saving. Keeping track of your income and your expenses helps you see the whole picture. Start understanding your money better. You can use simple ways like writing things down in a notebook, making a list on your computer, or using a budgeting app on your phone. Write down every bit of money you earn, like your paycheck or money from a side job. Then, write down everything you buy, even small stuff. This might feel like a lot at first, but it really helps. You'll start to see where your money is going. Maybe you're spending a lot on things you don't need, or maybe you can find ways to save more. Knowing all this is like having a map for your money. It helps you make better decisions and guides you to save more and spend wisely. Hobbies are great for relaxation and enjoyment, but sometimes they can cost a lot of money. Think about hobbies like golfing, photography, or even collecting things. They can start to get really expensive. It's like having a small hole in your wallet. You might not notice at first, but over time, a lot of your money can slip through. It's important to keep an eye on how much you're spending on your hobbies. They should make you happy, not stressed about money. So, if your hobby is eating up a big part of your budget, it might be time to rethink how much you're spending on it. There's a smart way to balance enjoying your hobbies and not spending too much. First, set a budget for how much you want to spend on your hobbies each month. It's like giving yourself an allowance. This helps you enjoy what you love without going overboard. Also, look for cheaper or free ways to enjoy the same hobbies. For example, if you love reading, try visiting the library instead of buying new books all the time. Or, if you enjoy crafting, look for materials at thrift stores instead of expensive craft shops. By being a bit creative and mindful about spending, you can still have fun with your hobbies without them costing too much. One-sided wealth building is like trying to row a boat with only one oar. You might move, but you won't get far. This happens when people focus only on saving money and ignore the potential of making more. Sure, saving is important. It's like building a strong foundation for your financial house. But if you only concentrate on cutting costs and stashing away pennies, you're missing out on the bigger picture. The truth is, there's a limit to how much you can save, especially after covering your basic needs. To really build wealth, you need to look at the other side of the equation, increasing your income. Making more money doesn't always mean working more hours or getting a second job. It can be as simple as finding ways to make your money work for you, like investing in stocks, real estate, or starting a small side business. Think of it as planting seeds in different gardens. Some might grow quickly, others might take time, but eventually, they can all contribute to your wealth. Remember, saving money is just one part of the journey to financial success. To really make progress, you should also explore ways to boost your income. By balancing saving and earning, you give yourself a much better chance of building lasting wealth and achieving your financial goals. Paying more taxes than necessary is like leaving money on the table that could have been yours. Many people pay their taxes without realizing they might be able to pay less legally. It's not about avoiding taxes. It's about understanding the rules and making sure you're not overpaying. For example, you might be missing out on tax deductions or credits you're eligible for. These can range from deductions for educational expenses, home mortgage interest, or even certain types of investments. It's important to get to know these tax breaks because they can significantly lower the amount of tax you have to pay. One effective way to reduce your tax bill is to stay informed and possibly seek advice from a tax professional. Tax laws can be complicated and change often, so having someone who understands these laws can be a big help. They can guide you on how to structure your finances and investments in a way that takes advantage of legal tax-saving strategies. This doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong, you're just making sure you're not paying more than you should. By being proactive about your taxes, you can save money that can then be used for other financial goals, like saving for retirement or investing in your future. Putting off investing is like waiting too long to start a journey. The longer you wait, the more you miss out on the opportunities along the way. Many people think they need a lot of money to start investing, or they wait for the perfect time, but this can be a big mistake. Money in the bank might feel safe, but it doesn't grow much over time, especially with interest rates often lower than inflation. This means your money loses value just sitting there. Investing, even small amounts, can grow over time thanks to compound interest. It's like planting a small seed that grows into a big tree. The sooner you plant it, the bigger it can grow. The good news is, starting to invest doesn't have to be complicated or scary. You don't need to be a stock market expert or have a lot of money. There are simple ways to start, like using a savings account with higher interest, buying small amounts of stocks or mutual funds, or even using an app that helps with investing small change from your purchases. The key is to start as soon as you can and keep it consistent. Think of investing as a long-term game. It's not about making quick money, but about building your wealth slowly and steadily. By starting now, even with a small amount, you're giving your money the chance to grow and work for you over time. Not setting financial goals is like embarking on a journey without a destination. You might move forward, but you won't know where you're heading or when you've arrived. Financial goals give direction to your saving and spending habits. They are the targets you aim for, whether it's saving for a dream vacation, buying a home, or preparing for retirement. Without these goals, it's easy to spend aimlessly or save without purpose, which can lead to financial stagnation or even setbacks. Goals help you focus, make informed decisions, and avoid distractions that can derail your financial health. Creating financial goals isn't just about stating what you want, it's about making a plan to get there. Start by identifying what's important to you. Maybe it's financial security, owning property, or ensuring a comfortable retirement. Then, break these big goals into smaller, achievable steps. For instance, if you want to buy a house, figure out how much you need for a down payment and set a timeline to save that amount. This approach turns lofty dreams into realistic plans. Tracking your progress towards these goals can be incredibly motivating and satisfying, giving you a clear sense of accomplishment and control over your financial future. We've reached the end of our talk about money habits that can be tricky to handle. It's great to learn about these habits, but the real magic happens when you start changing them. Whether it's saving a bit of your paycheck first, being careful with debt, or making a plan for your money, each small step can really help improve your finances. I'm curious to know what you think. Which of these money habits do you find tough? Or have you got any tips that worked for you? Let's chat in the comments below. Your story might help someone else get better with their money. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.